Welcome back to GTA 6 news today. Exciting leaks hint at the return of single-player story DLCs. Fans are eager for expansions reminiscent of Undead Nightmare or a thrilling Lenny the Man DLC. Plus, we've got news on the airport. Imagine bustling runway with realistic air traffic, making the skies more alive than ever before. And it looks like elements from GTA 4 and 5 are making a comeback. Expect to see the FIB, and Merryweather security in action. Stay tuned for more updates and share your thoughts on these potential features. And we're starting off with the chances of that Rockstar Games will release GTA 6 screenshots in August are increasingly high. In trailer 1 in the body cam scene you can see the date. 8th 4th, so that's August 4th, and we could basically see the August 8th right here. I don't know how and what, but basically the August is 8 months and the 8th date. I don't know how you find the relation with 4, maybe the time that we have right there as discussed its result at 4:30 p.m. maybe that is, but we will find out that on the 8th of August. Next up we go. I'm surprised that Jason's actor has yet to be 100% discovered. Personally, I think that's Jake Silverman because his voice and appearance fits Jason more than the other candidates, but I'm surprised that the community has yet to 100% confirm that it's him, unlike Manny being Lucia. I know this has been discussed, but I really hope they don't neglect story DLC this time. One of the biggest missed opportunities to me for Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 was the lack of SP expansions. Imagine how cool an Undead Nightmare with Arthur Morgan would have been. Plus you had locations like the swamps that really would have benefited the creepy tone of DLC like that. Recently hearing about the cancelled Trevor Phillips FIB DLC when they were almost done hurt. Like I get if they made bank off online before they even started, but why not just finish what you already started? The contract would have been a great story DLC if they didn't greatly put it behind an online DLC where you needed to own X amount of properties already to even play. I don't know what they could do for GTA 6 story expansion, seeing how we don't even know about the main story yet, but I hope this time around they give just as much love to the SP post-launch content as they do to online, and maybe a Lenny the Man DLC. All I can say is I won't buy shark cards, but I would pay a lot for 2 DLCs like we had in GTA 4. You will never pay the amount of money that people are willing to spend on shark cards. Yeah, this is the problem. They may be able to get more people overall to purchase a DLC, but they will not be able to make more money off of it. The shark cards are used to make money off of whales who either are rich or have bad spending habits or both, and will continuously buy the shark cards several times. Can't do that with a DLC. This is the part of this argument I don't get. Can't we argue with the same point about the new story game period? I mean, sure, a whole game is gonna make more money than a DLC, but they could make the same if not more from just copy-paste online DLC, as they could use much less resources, time, energy, and still make bank. So with this logic in mind, why even bother making a new game if the current one is still making duff? Yeah, this still made 6. I remember people making the same point before we got the official reveal. Guys, they're not gonna make 6, they make way too much on shark cards, etc. If they can still make a game, I don't know why they can't make a story DLC using the same map, less missions, etc. There's people who spend hundreds upon thousands of real money on GTA Online money. Just one of those people is worth thousands of people who would buy a DLC. But again, could you not just also argue this about a whole game too? I mean, maybe not from a monetary standpoint, but if they can make bank like that just sitting on DLC, why bother making a new game? Could we not also make that same argument for that as well as DLC? What do you think is taking 12 years? There's people who spend hundreds upon thousands of real money on GTA Online money. Just one of those people is worth thousands. Okay, we already discussed it, as they're already prepping that this game is going to cost more than $70, and this is going to be justification for why they could even make it to begin with. And I agree with this one for sure. Next up we go. Airport and surrounding airspace. Okay folks, airport and airspace. We have seen up to 20 different types of helicopters and up to 37 different types of aircraft in previous GTA games. At the moment, Miami Airport sees 1,000 flights a day. Just for reference, in GTA 5 once a jumbo jet landed, the airport runway kinda shut down until you left the area and it would have spawned again in the air and land right away. I do remember some air traffic, but not much. I would like to see much more and more and more. I believe this would add a bit of reality to the game along with more restrictions on airspace. Give me your thoughts on this. Jumbo jets are pretty much guaranteed. The majority of players have asked for them at some point in their GTA Online career, and the map will be large enough to handle large aircraft, vehicles, boats, and who the absolute fuck else knows what more. I'm hoping 6 will have pissed off ADC screaming at me while I completely butcher the landing of a jumbo and subsequently blow the entire thing to shreds. Clear star indicator. Having a clear star indicator for being pulled over instead of engaging in a high-level chase could add a new layer of realism and strategy. It could signal that you've been stopped for a routine check or minor infraction rather than escalating into a shootout or high-speed pursuit. It would make the game feel more nuanced, allowing players to handle interactions with law enforcement in different ways, and it's a creative feature that could enhance the realism of police interactions. You're going to get people whining about how this would be annoying, but the game is fundamentally a crime simulator, and any effort to sophisticate police interactions is going to be a good thing in my own opinion. Also, Mafia 2 had something similar and it was pretty great. Elements from GTA 4 and 5, as I think, are coming back. And here we could see 99% sure it's returning. IAA, FIB, the weather security stuff, I forgot the name, and the one over here. I basically didn't play GTA 4 that much, but here we could see more is coming back somehow, found in the open world, one and done cutscenes and brief cameo with no lines or presence. So that's pretty interesting. Didn't Merryweather get totally fucked twice in addition to all the other small hits we've done on them? Once in NDC and again in San Andreas Mercenaries update, then all the missions where we steal shit from them, destroy millions of dollars worth of their equipment and kill dozens of their soldiers. Yeah, but there's no reason for them to only exist in Los Santos. If there are in GTA 6, I feel like it would be different from the West Coast. Well, after option C, we are told that they cease operations in the US due to the fact that Michael, Franklin, and Trevor basically got them on their knees. Despite this, they're brought back in online, which totally disregards the lore, cause online's dumb as fuck, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar does that again and brings them back. Next up we go. I made these fan-made lore building snapmatic posts for fun. I hope you guys like them, as I would love to see in-game social media posts that are similar to these, and I apologize if the images files are too large, as I wanted them to turn out in a high quality, and yeah, that's exactly high quality we got. And here we could see Benefactor, Rockford Hills, flex your egos, so we could see basically the cars that we will be able to buy. And then we got the burger shot, we could see some promotions, we could also see the burger shot, the actual burger over here. We can see the Clifford, which is AI, lonely man, meet Emily. Clifford, although daddy may be gone, his discipline and work ethic live on in me, and I've turned a new leaf, and quite frankly we will make mistakes. That is what makes us human. Next up we go the Clock and Bell as well. The legendary one, we could see the CNT, America's favorite progressive cartoon duo is back. We could see the Fly US, as they're probably already discussed the airports right there. We could see the Frets, which will be the Disney World. We also could see the app for the Fruit, which is basically Apple's actual AI, and maybe the app that you will be able to do and use. We could see the Loggers, we could see the Juicy Lucia, maybe her Instagram. We could also see Mambo Nation, the sports teams. Basically, there will be more sports teams. Real Mike Whitley, we can see the Pubwisers. There's basically a lot of those, as we could see the pizza, we could see the AI bots that will be able to have fans. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff that we can come up in a social media, and that's really great for the GTA 6 if they really do something like that. That's all the information we got on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.